pressed record before the dawn. With dust already on my hands, the quarry waited cold and raw, a wound cut deep into the land. No crowd, no witness, no applause, just timber, stone, and sharpened breath. I came to build a crooked thing, a patient architecture of death. The first post sank into the ground, the second answered like a prayer. By the third, the pit felt occupied, as if something else was there. 14 hours on the screen, but time moves strange below. Some labor never makes the frame, some ghosts refuse to show. Every nail had a memory, every wall had a cost. I was building for the living, but I worked among the lost. 14 hours of ghosts rising out of dust and stone. Every shadow at my shoulder made the quarry feel like home. 14 hours of ghosts and 1,000 more unseen. I built the maze with mortal hands, but the dead walked in between. I carried boards through broken light, past ledges sharp as broken teeth. The sun burned high above the rim, but never reached the heart beneath. I measured corridors by dread, not length, not width, not ease. A path too kind would be a lie, a path too straight would never please. So I bent the route, then bent it more, until direction lost its name. Each turn became a little curse, each wall became a frame. And though the footage kept its count, the quarry kept its own. It marked the aisles and aching joints, in silence, sweat and bone. Every hammer strike kept echoing long after sound was gone. The maze was learning how to breathe, the work was carrying on. 14 hours of ghosts rising out of dust and stone. Every shadow at my shoulder made the quarry feel like home. 14 hours of ghosts and 1,000 more unseen. I built the maze with mortal hands, but the dead walked in between. There were places where I stopped and stared at nothing I could name. A corner looked too innocent, so I taught it how to maim. A passage seemed too generous, so I tightened up its throat. A dead end needed dignity, so I gave it room to gloat. I made a hall that promised hope, then turned that promise blind. I made a loop that stole the past and left the lost behind. And every time I walked it back, I felt the old fear grow. A builder knows when walls are wrong, a monster knows it too. 14 hours of ghosts rising out of dust and stone. Every shadow at my shoulder made the quarry feel like home. 14 hours of ghosts and 1,000 more unseen. I built the maze with mortal hands, but the dead walked in between. What the camera never captured, what the daylight never saw, was the way the quarry listened every time I broke a law. Not the laws of men or servers, not the rules that vanish fast, but the ancient laws of shelter. Never build a house to last. If the house is meant to hunger, if the door is meant to lie, If the walls are meant to whisper, come inside and learn to die. So I worked until the darkness had its fingers in the seams, and the ghosts began to gather at the edges of the beams. 14 hours, 14 scars, 14 circles under stars, 14 doors that lead nowhere, 14 breaths of poison air, 14 hours. No one knows how many dead men helped it grow. 14 hours of ghosts rising out of dust and stone. Every shadow at my shoulder made the quarry feel like home. 14 hours of ghosts and a lifetime left unseen. I built the maze with mortal hands, but the dead walked in between. 14 hours of ghosts. Let the footage play again. Every board becomes a warning. Every turn remembers men. When the last wall found its place and the quarry held its breath, I stood inside the thing I made, half builder and half guest. The recording showed the labor, the silence showed the cost. 14 hours on the screen, and all the rest were ghosts. It does not look like danger when the passage opens wide. No blood upon the timber, no warning carved inside. Just a bend beneath the quarry wall, a shadow soft and still, a little path that asked you in without the need to kill. You think the choice belongs to you, you think your hands are clean, but every step was counted long before you reached the scene. The first mistake is quiet, it wears a harmless face. It does not slam the gate behind, it simply steals your place. A straight road teaches nothing, a kind road tells a lie. The cruelest path is patience and lets you choose to die. The first wrong turn is gentle, it does not show its teeth. It lets you keep your courage while it takes the ground beneath. Left looks safe, right looks clean, both are dressed as true. The first wrong turn is waiting, and it already knows you. A plank leans like a promise, a gap looks like a door, a corridor bends softly where you swear you walked before. The quarry keeps no compass, the sun has lost its say. Up above the world is open, down here open runs away. You listen for your footsteps, but they echo out of time. A sound returns behind you from a path you never climbed. And in that little shiver, that cold against the skin, you understand the maze outside was smaller than the maze within. A monster with a heartbeat may still be outrun, but walls that wait in silence do not chase anyone. The first wrong turn is gentle, it does not show its teeth. It lets you keep your courage while it takes the ground beneath. Left looks safe, right looks clean. Both are dressed as true. The first wrong turn is waiting, and it already knows you. You mark the wall with shaking hands, a scratch to prove your way. But when you circle back again, the mark has gone astray. Was it there beside the corner? Was it farther down the line? Or did the quarry move its bones and rearrange your mind? The first wrong turn becomes the second, then the third begins to grin. A hallway grows behind your fear, another folds you in. You do not run from danger now, you run from what you chose. And every turn that should lead out is another door that closed. The first wrong turn is gentle, it does not show its teeth. It lets you keep your courage while it takes the ground beneath. Left looks safe, right looks clean. Both are dressed as true. The first wrong turn is waiting, and it already knows you. There is no scream at the beginning, there is no thunder in the storm. There is only one decision that leaves you less alone, because something walks beside you after choices cut the thread. Not a beast, not a puppet, but the path inside your head. And you say, I can find it. And you say, I know the way. And the quarry says nothing as it takes another day. One turn for hunger, one turn for pride, one turn for panic you bury inside, one turn for daylight, one turn for breath, one turn too many on the road into death. The first wrong turn is gentle, it does not show its teeth. It lets you keep your courage while it takes the ground beneath. Left looks safe, right looks clean. Both are dressed as true. The first wrong turn is waiting, and it already knows you. The first wrong turn is silent, but the last one calls your name. You entered as a survivor, you leave as part of the maze. No blood upon the timber, no warning in the dust, only a bend beneath the quarry wall, and a choice that felt like trust. The stone mouth opened softly, the ghost watched from the stone. The first wrong turn was never wrong, it led you where you belong.